trace the hackers to that office building, perhaps we should go back to the scene of the crime. Sorry, what am I? I'm talking to myself again?
I'm sorry. I just have so much on my mind.
Well, what are you afraid of? You think I'm gonna slip your secrets to Chad?
You're not the one I'm worried about.
Why, does somebody else know?
Trip Dalton, Steve Johnson's kid. And if he has inherited his father's need to do the right thing, then my secret's already out.
So Kate enlisted Theo?
Yeah, to find out who was behind a hack at the Marrow.
Thereby putting him in harm's way the night of the shooting.
That's right.
And Trip told you this?
He said that he had reason to suspect Kate was behind what happened. He forced her to come clean.
Well, why hasn't he gone to the police?
He was trying to protect you, baby.
Yeah, well, you know, one of the pluses of not working? Got some of my Christmas shopping done.
Oh, yeah? Well, you better take advantage of all that free time now, because once Internal Affairs finishes their review of JJ...
Yeah, well, you know what? I'm fine with all of this. Because right now, I am feeling more in love with you than ever, and I am just so happy that we figured everything out.
So, how about dinner tonight? I'll call Julie, make reservations at Doug's place.
So, babe, if you want me to call her, because I know how she loves to keep you on the phone.
I'll call. I gotta go.
I love you. Hello? Oh. Hey, you didn't have to call back. I know that you love me.
Hope? It's JJ.
Oh, JJ, honey, hi. What's up?
Do you have time to stop by my place? I need to see you. It's important.
Right, okay. Oh, God. Oh, my God. I'm
so sorry.
No.
Hey, I'm so sorry. It's my fault. I was just trying to read something and...
Well, let me help you right here. Get all this together.
So much. Hey, wait. Oh, great news about Will. That's a miracle.
Yeah, it is. It is truly a miracle.
Thank you.
Things are, a bit rough right now.
Oh, right, because he just can't remember his past, you mean, right?
Right. Really, any of us.
How is Sammy doing with all of that?
Yeah, well, things are a little hard between her and Will, but I'm really hoping that things are about to change.
Well.
Can I come in?
Yeah, of course. I guess you're just the last person I expected to see.
Yeah, I feel the same way, but I ran into your brother, Eric, and he said that I should at least try to understand you before I cut you out of my life.
I didn't put him up to that, if that's what you're thinking.
I don't. I don't think that. I think he would have told me if that was the case, because he actually seems like a very honest person.
Yes.
Yeah. He also seems to know you better than just about anybody else.
Well, he has an unfair advantage. He's my twin.
Yeah. So anyway, I learned some stories about some of the lengths that you went to protect and defend me as a child. And even though I'm not totally convinced that you're not a crazy, self-interested control freak, I am willing to hear you out.
Wow. You have no idea how happy I am to hear you say that. Especially because...
Because what?
Well, I'm leaving.
Can't believe that Sammy broke that lunatic out. And really, what would possess her to want Will to relive that awful memory of Ben strangling him to death.
She was just hoping for something traumatic to trigger a memory.
Yeah, but what if Ben had escaped? What if he had gone after Abigail again?
I think Sammy realized what a mistake it is now. I mean, she was desperate to make Will remember.
No, and I get that. I understand wanting to do anything for your child to help them. I wish there was something I could do for JJ because I am so worried about him.
Got here as soon as... JJ, are you okay?
Fine.
You don't look fine. You look tired. Have you gotten any sleep at all?
Went to sleep. Every time I close my eyes, I see him.
Yeah. Have you talked to anyone? Therapist? Counselor? What you're going through is obviously very difficult. Honey, you shouldn't try to deal with this on your own.
Listen, I didn't ask you over to talk about me. This is about you and your job and how you lost it because of me.
JJ, no. In no way was that your fault.
But Abe fired you because you didn't fire me. That makes me responsible. I'm hoping that this will make things right.
You're leaving to be with your kids?
My other kids. Yeah. It's been hard on them. Johnny and Allie and Sydney. I've been away a while, and I want to get back to them before the holidays.
Yeah. I can understand that.
You should know my first instinct would be to pack them up and drag them back here so we could all help you remember.
Yeah, that doesn't seem very fair to them.
Right. It wouldn't be. Especially how hard it's been for them lately, you know, dragging them from city to city while I search for EJ. I mean, the real EJ that...
Yeah, I know. Do they know that? Do they know that you're looking for him?
No, I told them we're on this big world adventure. It just seems like they've been in the same place for a while, and I don't want to uproot them again.
Yeah, of course. And that they've probably been through enough.
Right. Yeah. That's not the only reason, though. I do think that me going back to them, me leaving here is what's best for them. But I also think it's best for you. I can see now that I see that I'm making things worse for you. And I don't want that. I want you to have the space that you need.
No, you're not resigning from the force.
I won't let you lose your job to
JJ,
protect
it won't make any difference. Whether you quit or not, this is an ongoing investigation. And Abe doesn't want me anywhere near it. So regardless of what you do, I'm not going to be reinstated until it's resolved. We need to let this play out.
I'm so sorry.
JJ, please. Honey, it's okay.
No, it's not okay. I've ruined Theo's life. Now I'm ruining yours.
What do you got?
Well, we were finally able to access Theo's laptop. We ran a search for clues that would tell us why he was breaking into that building.
Anything useful?
Actually, yes. Theo was pretty meticulous about documenting his work. From what we can tell, he was investigating a hack at Demerit Enterprises, one that he had traced to that particular building.
Uh-huh. So you're saying he went in there with the intent to break in, hoping to catch the culprit?
That's what we believe.
Yeah. Thing is, Theo's not the type of kid who wants to break the law. So that begs the question, did he go there on his own volition, or did someone put him up to it?
So you're blackmailing Steve Johnson's bastard son to helping you erase these incriminating messages that you left on Theo's phone?
I had to do something.
But you hardly know this Tripp. What could you possibly be holding over his head?
Well, Kayla's medical license, for starters. I told him that I had evidence that could destroy her career.
So you was blackmailing him into throwing her under the bus, just saving your own skin. And now you're afraid that Steve may know the truth.
I did have a rather icy encounter with him. Then Kayla was grilling me about whether I had a conversation with Tripp about his anonymous donation to the hospital.
As if she already knew.
So if Tripp does spill, and then Kayla and Steve talk...
Yeah, and Chad could never forgive you. He'd probably throw you out of Demera immediately.
Why, of all people, did I have to involve Theo?
I know how much you care about this young man. What's important now is for you to focus on moving forward and finding a way to save yourself.
Why would Tripp need to protect me with Kate?
Apparently, she overheard us talking about how he tried to frame you. So when Tripp confronted Kate about her part in Theo's shooting, she turned the tables, threatened to expose that he was behind those patient mishaps.
Oh my God. He must have been terrified.
Yeah, but he was actually willing to come forward and face the fallout until Kate pointed out that you would probably lose your job because you covered for him.
So he caved.
Well, he only confessed to me when I had his back against the wall.
I cannot believe that Kate has been blackmailing him all this time and using me to keep him quiet.
It's been really hard for Tripp not to be able to come forward with what he knows and keeping it a secret from Claire and everybody else. He didn't want you to pay for something that he did. He really cares about you, Kayla.
I appreciate everything he's doing. I cannot let that continue.
Where are you going?
I am going to confront that scheming bitch.
Kayla. Theo used a Demera corporate card to buy the lock-breaking device that was found on him.
What do we know about the building itself?
We tracked down the owner who rented the space to a company named CFR Partners. Okay, you can take a look at that. In the meantime, I'm gonna head over to the Demeras and see if they have anything to add.
Hey, Grant.
Yeah.
Nice work.
Thanks, boss.
My life is far from ruined.
Still leaves Theo's.
Everything we have learned so far shows and proves that you followed procedure that night. JJ, you were a damn good cop. And being a good cop means being able to make split-second decisions. You did the best that you could under the circumstances. You saw a guy who you thought had a gun in his hand. You told him to drop
I do not want to talk about this night anymore. I'm sorry that I couldn't help. Since I can't, you can go.
I am in no rush. I'll stay. I'll order you something to eat.
Thanks, but I'd much rather be alone.
I don't think it's a good idea, honey. Why don't I call you Mom or Abigail? What about Lonnie? I could call her, I'm sure.
I said I'm fine. Lonnie and I are over.
What are you talking about? Why?
She needs to focus on her family and doesn't need to keep justifying to Abe while she is still with the guy who shot her brother. I don't want to hurt her any more than I already have.
Don't do this to yourself.
Please. Go.
I can tell that this is hard for you.
Yeah. Well, it is, because I love my kids so much. And, full full disclosure, you should know I am selfish and I can be controlling and crazy sometimes. But I love my kids with my whole heart, and there is nothing I wouldn't do for any one of you.
Yeah, Eric said that. Among other things.
I can only begin to imagine the stories that he told you.
Yeah, well, you definitely keep things interesting.
That's a nice way of putting it.
I also got to see some photos of my wedding. And he said that, you know, you were kind of thrown when it came out, but you ended up being like my biggest champion.
Oh, I've always been so proud of you. And I still am.
Anyway, he also said that because of stuff that happened to you when you that keeping your kids safe and happy was the most important thing to you, and that you would go to extraordinary lengths to ensure that, and up to and including breaking a serial killer out of a mental institution and getting him to strangle me.
It wasn't my finest hour.
Yeah. I gotta admit that as crazy as it was, it kind of worked a little bit because I started to remember something.
Oh my God. Really?
Yeah. Not much though. Not very much. It just helped me to understand that it's possible that what you did could have been out of love.
Yeah, it was.
I also realized I haven't really been fair to you. I spent the last two years of my life thinking I'm EJ and Susan is my mom, and then one day my whole world gets turned upside down, and I got angry and I got confused, and I feel like I took that out on you, and I know that wasn't right.
It's okay. You couldn't help it. You get that from your mom. And I didn't help the situation any. You know, I came in and started acting crazy, and I'm really sorry. You know, I could have handled that situation a whole lot better than I did.
I could have handled it better too. I'm sorry for hurting you.
I'm sorry that I sicked a serial killer on you.
Apology accepted.
So, where do we go from here?
I'm still trying to figure that out. Actually, I'm hoping that we can work on a relationship slowly.
Yeah, sure. You know, you can reach out to me anytime, video chat or text or email or whatever. Or you could just skip all that and come with me if you want.
Oh, I thought you wanted to give me space.
Well, I had to ask.
It seems like my best chance of remembering who I am, it would be staying here in Salem.
Yeah, of course, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But you should know that you're welcome anytime to come visit. Sydney and Johnny and Allie would love to see you, and we're family.
Yeah, I'll think about it. Baby steps, right?
Right. So, we're good?
Feels like we're on the way to good.
I'll take it.
Okay. I gotta say, this whole like fighting and then kind of forgiving thing, it feels really familiar to me. Do we do this a lot?
You have no idea.
Right.
bet you're thinking twice about helping me with these cards now, huh?
That's, I guess, getting me in the Christmas spirit. Though I didn't realize you become a one-stop shop for the U.S. Postal Service.
Eric, sorry.
Hey.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but I just came from seeing JJ.
Wait, what is it? Is he all right?
No, he's not. He's in pretty tough shape.
Awfully supportive for someone who's taken most of the heat for something I did.
Don't think that I have forgiven you completely for standing silent while I was falsely accused. But still, I think if we're going to uncover whoever this traitor is who's been hacking us, then I think we should work together. Excuse me. What?
How dare
How
you?
the hell did you get in here?
I knew that you were guilty of something when I found you in Theo's room begging for forgiveness. I didn't realize that you were also blackmailing my stepson.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
I am talking about you stopping Tripp from going to the police about your part in Theo's shooting by holding my job over his head.
And before you try to deny it, Tripp told us everything, including how you ordered Theo to break into that building.
Told you. What is wrong with you? Dragging two innocent young men into your horrible schemes to do your dirty work?
It's not like Tripp is so innocent. His actions against you could have gotten someone killed.
Well, your actions still might. Theo may never wake up because of you.
Wait a minute, it's not as if Kate intentionally set out to hurt anyone.
Except my son.
Who was trying to ruin my life.
Who was trying to get at the truth.
Bad time?
Actually, our guests were just leaving, and they know the way out.
Right.
Any news on the investigation to Theo's shooting?
That's why I'm here. We had a small break in the case, but we still don't have all the answers. I was hoping you and your husband might be able to answer some questions.
What kind of questions?
The private kind, I'm sure.
Okay. We'll finish this conversation later. Kayla?
Before I go, there is something you need to know.
He just feels so guilty about Theo. He's so tormented, and I knew it wasn't going to get easier, but I didn't know it was going to get so much harder.
And he won't get any help.
No, it's like he just wants to punish himself.
Break up with Lonnie certainly didn't help. I'm sure.
Wait, what?
He didn't tell you.
No, I can't even get him to answer my calls. What?
He thought that it would be better for Lonnie and her family if they ended things.
She has been there for him.
I know.
And I know that Theo is her brother, but she understands why everything happened, and she has been his only comfort, and now I just need to go over there and see him.
Hey, Chip, maybe it's time I have the talk with JJ that I promised you.
Please, that would be great.
So I'm gonna let you know how it goes, okay?
Okay. JJ has such a good heart.
I know he does. He's a very good heart. And Eric is going to help him.
Yeah. Oh, I pray to God he can.
The corner table with Hope's favorite pink roses will be perfect. Occasion. Well, I guess you could call it a recommitment dinner. Oh, yeah, you heard. Yes, we had a little bump in the road recently, but I can assure you that I will be sticking around and in the family soon. As soon as I put this engagement ring back on Hope's. What? No. I'm good. I'll see you later. What's that ring? Oh my God, where's the ring?
I'm gonna write down my email address so you can reach me in Europe anytime.
Your ring.
My ring from EJ. He gave me that. It's my engagement ring here.
Oh.
Thank you for finding it. I must have dropped it.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
Well, I guess I should get going. Am I gonna see you before you leave?
Definitely. Can we just shake on it?
Oh, yeah.
Do you have information on the case?
What you need to know is that Theo's condition hasn't changed, and that this is extremely hard on Abe. He has been at the hospital every single day, praying for his son to wake up. So whatever you need to do to get to the bottom of this case, please do it quickly.
We're working as fast as we can.
Thank you. Why wouldn't you let me tell him about Kate?
Because she still holds too much power over you and over Trip.
I would gladly face the consequences.
No, baby. I don't want that for you. Or for Trip.
Well, I don't want it for him.
Listen to me. She's not going to get away with what she did. We won't let her. Come on. Come on.
So you're saying that Theo traced the hack, the Demera hack, to a computer in that building, and that's why he was trying to break in?
As far as we can tell.
Did you know anything about...
No, nothing.
Gosh, no. It's just hard to believe that a kid like Theo would be pursuing this on his own, you know? Especially since he used the Demera company card to purchase the items that he needed for the break-in.
Yes, that's true. That's true. He had complete freedom to use the corporate card, but I wasn't having his activity monitored.
Look, we know from the voice messages we retrieved on Theo's phone that you had requested his help regarding the attack on Demera interests.
But as I've already stated, Detective, Theo never got back to me on that. But then, of course, you would have checked his incoming and outgoing calls, so you would know that.
Detective Grant, trust me, if either one of us had known that Theo was involved in an activity that was dangerous to him, we would have stopped him immediately.
I just can't really thank you enough for how you're always there for me and the kids,
Please,
always protecting
don't thank me. I love you. I love you all.
I'm so grateful. I'm grateful. And I love you. Hey, what about you and Rafe? Did you listen to my advice and go talk to him?
Actually, yes, I did. And Rafe and I had a very long talk. And we're back together.
You are?
Yes.
That's wonderful. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that.
Guys, thank you so much for encouraging me to go talk to him and work things out. Thank you.
Right, it was good, right?
Yeah.
So this big fight, you got it out. It was all out in the open. You were honest, and now you can see that you still have this very strong love.
Yeah. It was good. It was great. It was important. Because now everything is out in the open. There are no more secrets. Just gonna be honest about everything from now on.
You wouldn't by chance be looking for Hope's ring, were you?
How did you know?
Because you left it in my room last night.
Shut the door. Oh my God, it must have fallen out when we were... Why are you wearing it?
Because Will found it on the floor, and I didn't want him to be suspicious, so I had to put it on and pretend like it was mine.
You saw Will?
Yeah, do you believe it? It was his idea.
How'd it go?
Oh, it went great. I mean, I think we had a breakthrough. Thanks to Eric convincing him that I'm not the horrible monster that Susan made me out to be.
Oh, yeah? Well, must be something in the air, because Hope and I had a breakthrough, too.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm so happy for you.
Thanks. Which is why I need the ring.
Yeah, no problem. Just...
What's wrong?
Well, it's just not coming off.
I mean, it's not coming off.
I mean, it's stuck. Well, Detective, if you think of anything else that might help your investigation, we will certainly call you.
Be sure you do. But I have a feeling enough. Happy holidays.
To you too.
You calling?
What do you think?
What do you want, Kate?
You remember earlier when you decided to say nothing? That was very smart. And if you know what's good for you, you'll continue to keep your mouth shut.
Is that a threat?
No, it's just a gentle reminder. I would really hate to have to tell the police that your stepson put other people's lives in danger and that you covered up for him.
Why don't you consider doing the right thing and coming clean on your own for a change?
Why didn't you do the right thing and follow your own advice, Kayla?
I don't think that the police have a clear picture of what happened the night that Theo was shot.
Well, I wasn't there.
But I think your testimony could really affect JJ's case. And I think that Abe has a right to know that you had a part in Theo being shot.
I didn't have a part in Theo getting shot. No one else needs to know anything. And you better hope it stays that way.
I could strangle that woman.
Don't waste your breath, baby. She'll get hers when the truth comes out. And it will come out.
Friends and family of shooting victim Theo Carver gathered in Horton Town Square to honor yet another young victim of police gunfire.
Go away!
What are you doing here?
I thought we could talk.
I don't feel like talking.
Then how about listening? JJ, there is nobody else in this town who gets what you're going through more than I do.
so bad after all.
How is it stuck?
It doesn't matter. The point is, it's stuck.
Oh my God, why did I let Hope take it off in the first place? What about soap? You use soap?
Yeah, you have some soap?
Why don't you pull harder?
Okay, I'm trying. It's just swelling up from all the pulling.
Okay, well, if you got it on, you have to be able to get it off.
Let go of me. Stop it, Isaac Newton.
Well, what am I supposed to do? It's not like I can tell Hope why you're wearing her ring.
I understand that.
Okay, so why didn't you just put it in your pocket? I mean, honestly, what are you thinking?
Why are you yelling at me? That isn't helping. I'm trying.
Hey.
What's going on?